today we're going to be talking about Links to Pink, and to tell us what that is and what they're all about are MELANCON. LANELL is the president, and Kathy Cormier, who's a board member. So welcome both of you.
Thank you.
Now, just a wild guess, Links to Pink probably has something to do with breast cancer awareness. Am I right?
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
Okay, we can, pink and black.
That's it.
But what is Links to Pink? What is the organization?
Well, we're basically a Vermilion Parish-based organization, and we want to bring awareness not only to Vermilion Parish, but that's the majority of our goal, is to get Vermilion Parish to know to take care of themselves and to know that we shouldn't be embarrassed about breast cancer.
Okay. Is that a problem, embarrassment about breast cancer?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
You say that like
Yes.
you know for a fact.
Yes. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2007, and people knew, but you kind of didn't talk about it. And one day at a meeting, one of my fellow employees, he had a lot of questions about treatment and surgery and all that goes with that. And right away it made it real easy for me to talk about it. And I'm very comfortable talking to people about what I've been through and what's happened to me. But everybody needs to get to that comfort.
What do you think makes it so hard for us to be comfortable about breast cancer? Or do you think it's cancer in general?
I would say probably cancer in general. But probably breast cancer because it's a private area of our body.
Right.
So I would say that there's a little bit more difficulty talking about that than other cancers.
So you all decided that Vermilion Parish needed to wake up and become aware, huh? And Lanelle, why? I mean, how did it come to be?
Well, our organization, MELANCON Jewelers, we were having a celebration, and we wanted to start to do something for our community.
You were having like your 25th anniversary.
Yes,
You're
we
being
were.
way too modest. Put it out there.
Well, and we were very excited that we were going to have a gala. So what we did was we had in our hearts that several of our friends and family had been diagnosed that year. In particular, it was a rough year, and we decided that's what we were going to focus on. So it just blossomed after that. All the family, all the friends, neighbors, everyone wanted to get involved, and they saw a need in the Vermilion Parish area that to bring it out there and let people know that they have help, and they also have other people that they can talk to, not just their husband or their family. They have friends now and places they can go to get help. So I think it worked out really well so far.
So back in '07 in Vermilion Parish, there weren't a lot of services other than medical for people with a diagnosis of breast cancer. Am I reading between the lines, or am I hearing that right?
There was nothing.
Oh.
And even medical, everything was in Lafayette or New Iberia.
Okay, so you had to commute no matter what you were going to do.
Correct.
Does that make it harder?
Yes, it does. Because you're sick and you're tired and you have to depend on people to help you. So it does make it difficult to do what you need to do.
And to get through each and every day.
Yeah, and try to keep life as normal as possible.
Were you able to do that?
She did. It was amazing. Most of the ladies that I know have such willpower and determination. If you didn't know that they were ill, no one would know. I mean, they continued with their lifestyle. They went to work. I mean, and she was amazing. I look up to them because I don't know if I would be able to do that in their circumstances.
And we draw strength from each other. Here were these friends that were offering this support. And so it was great. And then because of that, I found out of other women that were also going through it, and we drew strength from each other.
So just coming out of the closet a little bit kind of gets the network going, huh?
Yes.
What's it been like for you, LANELL? Because you have not had a diagnosis of breast cancer, and so
Thank
you're organizing and you're working really hard. But what has it been like for you to help to raise awareness and to be a part of a larger community event?
Well, I believe that it gives me a lot of, I don't know how to say it, because of the fact that what they go through, I've never been through. I want to help them in any way I can, and obviously I can't make them well. Luckily there are survivors and they do get the treatment and that they need. It just makes me feel really proud that we're able to help in some kind of way, even if it's to show someone that they need to take care of themselves. That with the statistics that we have, and that they need to go and see about themselves, take care of themselves emotionally, physically, and that they have the support of other people that know what it's about. So I don't know, it just makes me feel good.
And feeling good is a good thing. And it's not necessarily about making people well, but it is about healing. And I think that's really what I'm seeing on your face for sure.
Yeah. It amazes me too that that somebody that hasn't been through it themselves, that they would step up to the plate like her and Richard have, and no one in Vermilion Parish has stepped up to it like they have.
Now, and Richard was on our show earlier, and let me just give a plug, because he's a jeweler and he designs jewelry and has won several awards, national awards. And can we just say he just won another Louisiana award? We can say that because it's our show and we can talk about this.
Well, thank you.
But that's really exciting.
Yes,
but he also, kind of to segue, designed your logo.
Yes, he did.
And
I don't know, or you can see it probably.
you can see it here, and we're going to raise the camera a little bit, and maybe we can get a zoom from something. But it's a very interesting and intricate logo.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular that we should point out about it?
Well, I believe the first thing would be that it has the fleur-de-lis with the pink ribbon in the middle, which signifies the breast cancer. Also, we have the links in the middle because each one of us is a link to hopefully finding a cure one day, and we support each other through the links. The filigree part, well, I think that's more of just a preference. We like to have it light and airy and together. I don't know how, but the group.
And beautiful.
And beautiful.
It is. I mean, it's a beautiful logo.
Yes.
And it's one, I've seen many breast cancer awareness logos. I think I'm pretty sure this is my favorite one. It's really, really well done. And Richard designed that, is that right?
He sure did. A lot of time and effort went into that. It's he has multicolors. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but on our shirts and on, I believe even on here, but that's pretty petite. There's a lot of different pinks. He just did an awesome job.
He really did.
Yes, he likes that.
And now the shirts are wonderful, and we all three have different shirts. I have a T-shirt, and you all have the little
polos.
Yeah. Yes. So, but do you make these available to the community?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Actually, last year I think over 400 supporters have the T-shirts, and it's so neat when we're shopping or something and you see somebody else with a T-shirt, and it's like, because we've been doing this for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Which isn't long for the level of success that you've had. It's really.
We do have a lot of support and help. Yes.
And every year we have we have the same logo, but we have a new color of T-shirt every year. So people are always getting another T-shirt, a new T-shirt.
Well, isn't that the way we market?
Isn't
that what that's supposed to be?
That's it.
So what's going to be the next one? Do you know yet?
It's black.
Yes, we're going to do the solid black because everyone loved the colors on the black polos.
Right.
Last year was the
Right.
gray, and we've done some very bright colors in the past, so they will come back too. We'll take turns.
Does your organization work or network or partner with some of the others, like the Coleman, the Susan the Coleman? Do you do any kind of work together?
We do, I guess you can say. We like to get educational materials from the Coleman Foundation, also from the Mouse Perret Cancer Center here in Lafayette. We do support both of them, and I mean,
Yeah, our biggest is in
the most.
financial support
yeah.
to them with the money that we've raised over the years that we've given to them.
Yeah. But we also do volunteer work with them. In fact, Mouse Perret has the Games of Acadiana this
Right.
weekend. We have several people that are going to go and help volunteer there. Also, Coleman, when they do their race, we had we had a tent up with promotional things just to say that we're here and we want people to know. And it was nice to see a lot of the Vermilion Parish people go to these events and see us there. And it's like, because they recognize the
logo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, makes
But that is how we do it. I mean, you know, we all need to be a part of a bigger thing. And I ask because you do have, like, you have the Miles Perret flyers, and you have
Yes.
a lot of the Coleman literature.
Yes,
And we're not reinventing the wheel here. We're just
No.
really all trying to work together.
correct.
So, your big areas of emphasis are awareness and early detection, and kind of you're not alone. Is that right?
Yes.
So, what do
Exactly.
you do in order to promote awareness?
We have fun.
Guys, awareness should be fun.
Yes, definitely.
We dedicate the month of October. That's really our big month, and
Which is National Breast Awareness.
national, right?
Okay.
And we do a proclamation signing with all the mayors of Vermilion Parish, and we run feature stories in the newspaper on survivors, and
And I have to say that is like the most awesome and incredible articles to read, because these women are actually pouring their hearts out and saying what they've been going through. I think that's just awesome that they can do that. And
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to say that.
and some of them, it's their first time to ever publicly come out and admit things and talk about it.
Wow.
So
And that's what we mean by healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Wow.
We do start in September with our golf tournament, though.
right.
Right. We do
I'm
have
just-
this up here.
Oh, great, great.
So your golf tournament, the Links to Pink Golf to Fight Cancer tournament is. What are the details on that?
Well, it's September 17th at the Abbeville Country Club. Registration can be on our website at www.linkstopink.org, or you can call. We have several numbers. I believe it's up on the screen if I'm not mistaken. Registration starts at 11. I think the tee off is, or whatever they call it, is at 12:30. I'm not a golfer.
I'm not either.
No, we just have fun, like I said.
As you should. As you should.
But we start off with our golf tournament, and then, like Kathy says, the month of October, we're very, very busy. We actually start usually September 30th. So we do pinking of the town.
So
Yeah.
what is pinking of the town?
How would you describe that?
There's a group of us, and this is going to be our 4th year to
Yes.
do it, and we take one of these banners and some information about Links to Pinks, and we put that on every business in Vermilion Parish that we can,
Yes.
that we all in one night.
We do it
Oh, so
after
kinda
it gets
like-
dark and
Kind of like the
when
old
the-
toilet paper roll thing. When you're not
Exactly.
using it.
Except
Yes.
it's with pink ribbons.
Yes.
And
What
the next morning,
fun.
all the city
whole-
has pink ribbons everywhere.
And Kaplan.
And Kaplan, yes. And
Yeah.
we will have even more help this year. The junior leader volunteers, the 4-H group, they want to help us go even
right.
further. So
they get to sneak out after dark and tie pink
Yeah.
ribbons.
well, we don't
Yeah.
know what they're going to do.
We're going to assume that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what
But
a
it is
fun
fun.
idea. How did y'all come up with that? LANELL, you're
Yes.
looking guilty here.
Yes.
Yes, it was, I don't know. I wanted people to be more involved, and it's hard to go during the day and talk to people. So one night we just went out and we had some pink ribbons, and we just put a little, like she said, a little note explaining why we were taping the pink ribbons up, because not everybody knew about Breast
Right.
Cancer Awareness Month,
Right.
first of all. And so we went out and did it at night, that way hoping in the morning they wouldn't take it down, and they didn't. In
Yeah.
fact, people called
Some
us.
of them still have it up from
Yes.
last year.
From
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, so they're ready
Yeah.
for a fresh one this
Yeah.
year.
Yes, definitely. And it's neat.
Yeah.
And you
then-
know, if you leave somebody out now, they're going to call you because
They
they're going to
do.
want.
Last year we did have a few phone calls, and it was like, yes, ma'am. We do still have some left.
We're on our way. But that's what you want, right? You want people to start talking about breast cancer and become aware.
Yes.
But an awareness is important. Why?
so that you get detected early so that you increase your chances of survival.
And in a nutshell, this is really about living and dying, isn't it?
Yes.
For a lot of our people.
Yeah.
And Vermilion, well, Acadiana, I didn't realize Acadiana was so high. We are like way high of people dying of breast cancer nationally.
Yes. We're the third highest in the nation in Louisiana, and actually Acadia, New Iberia, and Vermilion Parish are the three top for death rates from breast cancer
In Louisiana.
in Louisiana, yes.
So Louisiana is number 3 nationally, and we have 3 of the top parishes right here in Acadiana. And so this
Yes.
is really no laughing matter. It's really
No.
very, very serious. And many of those breast cancers, people could survive if they would just get the detection. Am I right about that?
Exactly.
Correct.
They say the earlier the detection, the better the 5-year survivor rate.
Right.
And so the more people that understand that, maybe they'll go and have themselves, diagnosed or checked, and they can feel comfortable about it. Maybe they'll join our organization and have fun getting other people to know about it, But going back to some of the other stuff that we do, I know we were talking about the pinking. We also we're participating in the Cattle Festival in Abbeville, which is an awesome event in itself.
What do you do there?
We have a tent. And last year we had a bull riding, but this year I'm not sure. But we have a tent, and we have all those.
Yeah, we give out, we have all of our informational brochures, and of course, our thing is always to raise money to give away. So we have lots of fun things to purchase.
Okay, and
So-
I don't know if you're selling your gloves there or not. But I'm loving these little gloves, guys.
Thank you. We did those for the Coleman race. We wanted to be unique,
Fingers are
and
stuck.
oh, you can get it. Punch them through. We wanted to be unique, and well, Michael Jackson came through one night and said, "Oh, we need
Oh, we
some
can do
gloves."
gloves. And these are the pink gloves.
Yes.
There you
With
go.
just
There's
the
a
pink
nice
glove.
shot of a white glove. Perfect. These are great. So you made these, huh?
Yes.
These are wonderful. I've
They
seen
were
lots
fun.
of things, but this is the first one I've seen the glove.
Well, thank you. We like to be unique, and
And you are. There we go. Okay, so you have all these things available for people, and we
Yes.
have a display here on the table. Are these items that you have?
these are just a few of the items that we have. Yes, we do a lot of different things. I can't say, right. In fact, this year we have a bracelet that someone is hand making that is going to be specifically for Links to Pink. And our
It's a beautiful pink
yes.
bead
I was trying to
bracelet.
think. This year we've been focusing on the word hope.
Okay.
And it does have a little pink, a ribbon with the word hope,
Hope
on
on
it.
it.
So those will be available soon. again, we like to do things that are a little different.
You have tattoos too, don't you?
Yes, the tattoos. I think they're so cute. I don't think that they could probably get in on that, but
They
it's
can.
basically our
A good
logo.
Zoom will get you anything. Yeah,
It's
they do.
basically our logo, and of course it's going to show backwards probably, but once
Because
you
it
put
is.
it on, yes.
So y'all just think of what you can do and start to make it happen.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the creative juices do flow.
Yes, we even tried to get children involved. Like this is the Crocs buttons that they put on Crocs.
Yeah.
And then we just put them on little pink bracelets, and the kids can put them on because they can be small or larger if someone else that wants to wear it. So I mean, we want the whole family to know that it's okay,
And it is important.
because the family's all affected.
Yes.
The,
Oh, yes.
yes.
And as you're raising awareness in Vermilion Parish, and as you're doing outreach to women, it really is about outreach to families, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What do you think that the partners of survivors need to know?
Probably just to go with it, because every day is going to bring something different to the table, and just to keep things as normal as possible, and not give in to it, to not lose that hope.
Yeah.
Just
And keep
don't
the faith.
ever lose hope.
Hope is really the operative word,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. They do have some paraphernalia, some flyers and that also on co-survivors is what they're called, right?
Yes.
And the information is awesome because of the fact that basically you're there to support this person and keep their spirits up as much as possible. Be there for them no matter if they want to cry, if they want to punch you.
Yes.
Not that she would ever do that,
And
though.
that's why I say whatever that day brings. My husband had to change course every day, and some days it was all tears, and some days it was all laughter, and it, okay, well, whatever. I'm going with it. I'm going with you. So.
And co-survivor really is, I think, a great phrase because we know that any kind of cancer affects a family.
Yes.
But we also know that cancers that affect mothers, caregivers. It shifts the roles for everybody. So that if you were your family's traditional caregiver and all of a sudden you needed them to step up to the plate, everything just has to move around a little bit.
Yeah.
And change hats.
It was the year that I was diagnosed. My daughter, who's the youngest of my children, was a junior in high school, and that changed. All of that changed for her. Her life was not what we thought it was going to be at that age.
Right.
And she was a huge help. She rose to the challenge.
She did,
Yeah.
yes.
And what we find is when people rise to the challenge, it becomes a gift. And,
Yes.
in the strangest
Yes.
of ways, it becomes
Yeah.
a gift.
In a way, sometimes cancer is kind of like that too.
Yeah.
It definitely changes you. You meet some of the most amazing people. People do things that are a gift.
And you don't have to have cancer to be affected by it. I mean,
No.
look at you. Look at you, Linda. Your life is totally different because of a decision you made one day just to celebrate
Yes.
an anniversary.
Yes.
And Abbeville and Vermilion Parish is different because of a decision that you made and the people that have all
yeah.
come together. So that's
Yeah.
kind of how we change things and move things forward. So in the last minute that we have, 30 seconds,
Goodness.
what do you want people to know about Links to Pink?
Give us a call and join us.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter what parish you're living in, because really we
No.
really are all connected, and you do help with Miles Perret. You're
Yes.
involved in the Komen Walk, and we all know somebody.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Definitely.
and I guess you want to say early detection.
Yes.
Yes.
And don't forget to reach out if you need some help.
Yes.
Is there anything
Definitely.
else that we can add?
No, I mean, I think everything was said, and we appreciate you having us on the show
Oh,
today.
most definitely. Thank you.
Well, thank you both for being here. Thank you for what you're doing for our community, and best of luck, and have a great time, and have a wonderful golf tournament. And if anybody is a golfer and they want to join them, just go ahead and look on their website and register, because I understand lots of door prizes and a good time will be had.
Yes.
We have been talking to Kathy Cormier and LANELL MELANCON. They are with Links to Pink. I'm Linda Boudreau, and you've been watching The Extra Mile.